Indiana, Penn State. Indiana, 15.5-point road favorites, 49.5 the total in this game. I'll say this about Penn State. Certainly you saw a spark as far as an effort's concerned last week against Ohio State. Clearly, of course, they were up against it, playing the Buckeyes, that defense on the road last week in that game. But I thought their own defense kind of hung in there long enough to try to make that a game. But I think, with the struggles that we saw once again from Grunkemeyer, the quarterback, it just got to the point where they just got, wore down. They were on the field a ton, and they eventually still ended up giving up almost 500 yards. They did hang in there for a half, but like I said, they just got worn down as that game went on. And a 17-14 Ohio State halftime lead, and Ohio State pitches the shutout in the second half, 21-0 to open it up and beat Penn State 38-14. Look, every week, including last week against Maryland for this Indiana team, what have I been doing? I've been taking Indiana team total over and the full game over, and it keeps on hitting. I could only look in that. I'm leaning in that direction again here, that Indiana goes over their team total and the game maybe goes over. But this one, I don't know if Penn State's how much scoring they're going to do necessarily here in this game, because I'm telling you what, it's rough right now with Grunkemeyer. But I think Indiana can go over their team total again. We're seeing them 38, 56, and 55 points. Mendoza's just it's ridiculous what he's doing right now. He's playing awesome. The run game has been good too. They got two good ones in Black and Hemby, the Maryland transfer. Omar Cooper leading the receiving corps. They can just score points in a blink. And so Indiana team total over is probably going to be another bet for me with the Hoosiers over their team total. Lean to the full game over, but I like the team total of it more. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, their team total is what, 33.5?
Yeah, right, team total here is 33.5. You got it.
Yeah, 33.5.
They should get to 35.
I think they get there. They just blew out Maryland. This is another road game. I really don't want to go against them. I just don't know if I could trust Penn State here. Like, I haven't bet them at all. I just faded Penn State and just won. And I don't know what quarterback play we're going to get here from Grunkemeyer. I don't trust him. And can the defense, their defense isn't very good. It's like, it's okay. They have athletes and it looks all right at times, but they're still not very good. No. And as we saw, UCLA, Northwestern, all those losses, you know what I mean? And it's just a tricky spot. Like, if you love Indiana, just go in there and cruise. Yeah, maybe just their team total. And maybe they're on a mission here, but I'll just watch. I want nothing here. I don't want another road game with Indiana.
Well, Indiana's a run-heavy offense too, and Penn State's been much worse against the run defensively. Yeah. So it sets up. It's a hand-in-glove fit for Indiana to have success offensively here.
Maybe they just rip off 300 yards and win 41-10.
That's been a big part of it too for Penn State. Why is Franklin fired? Why have they had a disappointing season? Obviously, Drew Aller wasn't great in the early going. He gets hurt. The defense just was never any good, as much as people thought it would be too. That's a big problem for Penn State and why they've had this disappointing season as well. Defense was overrated from the beginning as well. All right, next up we've got Ohio.
These are dangerous spots, though. You just don't know what you're going to get for the quarterback play. It seems like I don't think the little people are going to like Penn State. But when I see this number, it's like I want them at home. But, catching all these points. But Indiana's just been that damn good. Sometimes you just got to, maybe stay off.